Okay, so in today's video, I'll explain counting probability AoPS challenge problem 5.19. The problem states 3 women and 7 men split into two 5-person groups. We wish to form the group so that each group has at least 1 woman and at least 1 man. A states, in how many ways can the woman be divided? We find that the only way to split the woman would be 2 on one side and 1 on the other. Or it could be 1 on one side and 2 on the other, but it's really the same. As right now, we're just saying that the amount of people in general, the amount of people putting it could be 3-0, but the problem states at least 1 woman and at least 1 man on both sides. So this would not work. So clearly the only way would be 2 and 1. So we would do 3 choose 1 equals to 3. Why is it 3 choose 1? Because we know that people have to be on one side and 1 person has to be on the other. This means that you should choose 1 person out of the 3 people to be the person who's on the other side. It also could be 3 choose 2, but if you know your combinatorics, 3 choose 2 is the same thing as 3 choose 1. B. In how many ways can the men be divided? This requires a little bit of logic, but the way the men are divided depends solely on the women. Women have to be divided in 2-to-1 ratio. So 2 people have to be on one side and 1 has to be the other. And you know that every group has to have 5 people. So really, how the men are divided is already put in stone. Our conclusion is that men have to be divided into 4 and 3. So again, the same scenario as the one that we have done in A, we just have to choose these 4 people or these 3 people. So I just chose 4 because it's exactly the same thing as choosing 3. 7 choose 4 equals to 35. And by the way, if you don't know that 7 choose 4 equals to 7 choose 3, you can prove it algebraically, or you can watch a video that Richard Redzik posted. But you should know why 7 choose 4 equals to 7 choose 3. C. In how many ways can the groups be formed? This is self-explanatory. Just multiply both cases because we know that the amount of cases that the women have to be put into these groups and the amount of cases for these men to be put in these groups. So all you have to do is multiply these cases, and then we'll find how many possible ways can this group be formed. So really it will be 3 women times the 35 men equals to 105 ways. So A, B, C is really, A and B are just setting up the problem for number C. It should be moderately easy and easier than the rest of the problems, but just to summarize, what you want to do is look at the problem and first, well, maybe B can help is based on A. And really what's doing is really a method they're teaching you based on C, which is a harder problem based on A and B. Sometimes you would like to do an easier problem first and then do a harder problem. But the easier problem, of course, has to be the same type of problem as the harder problem, or else that wouldn't really help. Okay, thank you for watching and have a great day.